It gives us the good excuse to get you all thinking about how much time you spend in the sun and how you treat your skin when you're outdoors.
Sadly, 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime, making it the most common form of cancer in the United States. 44-year-old Jennifer Scatcherd was fortunate enough to catch her condition early on. Here's her story.
Growing up in Florida, I was always in the sun. I spent my weekends at the beach. We moved to New Jersey when I was 16, and I continued to love the beach and the pool. I even started indoor tanning before vacations to get the base tan everyone thinks protects you from burning. As an adult, I love golf. I started wearing visors to protect my face, but they would slide down, exposing my forehead. In 2008, a scab appeared on my hairline. One trip to the dermatologist, and we discovered I had basal cell carcinoma, the most common form of skin cancer. It's since been treated with surgery. Luckily, I caught it early, but it could have become deeper and bigger. If there's one thing I could do over in my life, I would have worn sunscreen earlier on. I encourage my stepdaughter to always protect her skin. I want people to know the importance of being responsible when out in the sun. It can be a matter of life or death.
And Jennifer is here with board-certified dermatologist Dr. Jeanine Downie. Hello.
Nice to see you both.
Hello. How are we doing?
We're good.
You're
We're good
okay?
now, yes.
There was another one after that one, though, too, right?
They were both at the same time, on my forehead and on my back.
Now, Jeanine, does it usually show up in a scab form where you say, oh, there's something wrong here?
You can see like a non-healing pimple, so you see that. Sometimes you see a patch that just itches and doesn't go away, and sometimes you just have some pain under your skin and barely any changes. But if you notice anything changing, then bring it to the attention of your dermatologist.
How long should you wait? Sometimes you say, well, things just have to heal, you know, and so what would be normal?
Right, but so 4 to 6 weeks, Kathy Lee. That's a fair question, but if it's not gone in 6 weeks, it needs to be checked out.
Now, you've been out in the sun a lot of your your life, your growing up life. Had you ever been checked for anything like that? Ever had a body check?
Yes, I go annually to see Dr. Downie. I probably started that in 2000 or somewhere around there. So when I see something, I go to see her, and that was kind of why we caught it so early.
What year should you start getting a full body scan? Should children even get them?
Children should get them if they have a lot of moles on them, so absolutely. Otherwise, they should absolutely start getting at least 1 or 2 during their teenage years.
People talk about if I just get the base tan, then I'm going to be set and I'll be less likely to have trouble later. That's all a myth, right?
Right. That basic, because it's 12 times the ultraviolet radiation of the sun, the tanning bed. So that whole base tan thing is ridiculous. That provides you with an SPF of 2.
How do you feel about those mist tans? Do you think they're spray tans?
Oh, the spray tans are fine as long as you don't have asthma. If you have asthma, it can set you off, and one of my patients had to go to the hospital from a spray tan.
Did you ever think about the sun issues when you were growing up? Was that ever an issue? Did you ever use any sunscreens?
I did, but obviously not to the degree that I do now.
You probably used it maybe once, though, but didn't reapply as often as you're supposed to.
And there's a genetic component to this, Jeanine?
It is. It runs in families sometimes. You see some people with more skin cancers year after year. So with somebody like Jennifer, I want to see her even 2 or 3 times a year.
What about these things? Are these the right, this is the right stuff we should be using?
So these are great, yeah. So this is, the Skin Cancer Foundation says anything above an SPF of 30. So the Aveeno Hydrosport, I use it all the time when I'm running. That's an SPF 30. The Neutrogena is an SPF of 55. And the Copper Tone, Tried and True, that's an SPF of 50. All 3 of them are great. And every 2 hours needs to be reapplied.
Yeah, we saw you could drink a sunscreen. Is that even, does that work?
I don't know anything about that. I would say that we need to apply it until further notice.
Okay,
I would agree with that, and I don't even have a degree. Thank you so much. So glad you're here.
Thank you.
All right, you've graduated college. Now what? Tips for finding your first job.
And this guy's churning out something special, how to change up your Memorial Day party with a real treat.
Homemade ice cream, Hody.
I like it right after this.
Yeah, and we have the dancing scientist. Don't forget him.